Oh my god.
Now we're fucking.
God damn it! How you guys doing?
I need more drinkies.
Oh wait.
I know. I'm almost out of drinking.
He says drinking out of a McDonald's cup.
If you need more drinkies, we have something for you.
Shit.
Yeah, it's at the end of the table.
Let's pull out some phones and do this.
Jesus! Is this my fucking gift?
Yeah.
Oh
God.
yeah.
Give me the fucking gift.
Hold on.
What the fuck is this?
It's a great way to start the show.
Hold
on, let me get the camera running first.
I swear to God.
Do you want to like actually introduce the show?
If
now
I open
so
this shit and it's a fucking Hello Kitty
we'll
dildo,
open it with it. Fuck
I'm
the cold
gonna
open. This is the cold open. Welcome to episode 31 of Chaotic Neutral. I'm your host as always, EJ. With me, as always, is Lynch.
Yo.
Chris.
Speak into the mic, asshole.
He's dead. Nader.
Buenos dias, bitches.
Lucci, I can see you now.
Hey, I'm here.
And Shawn.
I'm Shawn. So we're going to open the show with a little gift for Nader.
A lot.
Jesus Christ.
I've already given him the first part of the gift, which was another little chintzy headset for his
For my roommates.
Yeah.
So that we can actually raid successfully.
Yeah. But here's the thing that I've wanted to give him since fucking Christmas, you bitch.
Since Christmas?
Yeah.
Wait, so this is a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get you anything.
So here it is.
Christ.
There you go.
It's even got your name on it.
Oh, look at this. Oh my, what is it?
It's a gun.
Feel free to open it. Yeah,
Feel free to open it.
I swear to God, if I open this and it's a Hello Kitty dildo, we're going to have a problem.
Hold on, sync. All right, we're good.
I'll match it up to the voices anyway.
You can sync retroactively.
Oh my God, it's the face of evil. Oh my God.
If you don't have that next week at the panel, you're getting punched in the mouth.
Bam.
Wait, hold on. This is happening. I'm transferring my drink into my Hello Kitty sip
Show
cup.
it to the camera.
It's my Hello
It's a Hello Kitty sippy cup.
You know, to bring back all those terrible memories.
Terrible memories that never
Hold it up.
happened.
Oh, there you
pressed them
go.
for a
See,
reason.
Lucci? It's got
That's
Hello
great.
Kitty,
The lid has a straw in it.
and it's pink.
There'll be video.
There will be video. And
Man,
it
that
looks
looks
like you
really
need to,
disappointing when you pour that in.
I am.
You need to refill.
A gallon.
Oh, so that was the gift that I was waiting to give him for like 2 fucking months. But he
Never showed up.
He either didn't show up or showed up by surprise, and I was not fucking prepared. You fuck.
How do you enjoy your beverage?
And now I can enjoy my beverage in my fancy Hello Kitty
You fuck.
pink straw.
That's amazing. It just works so well with your.
I think this is more basic bitch than my fucking Starbucks.
And the
cup.
straw
Like,
will get you drunker faster because it will aerate the alcohol.
and it's super fucking wide. It's got a lot of girth.
That's what Nader said.
Just now.
Ah.
Most nights.
Just watching him drink, it's uncomfortable for me now.
That's the good part.
This is a wonderful.
It's a little uncomfortable to drink out of this. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna fucking live with it.
I know.
It's your office cup now.
It's my office cup.
Always.
Is it safe for hot liquids?
Probably.
Sure.
Ooh, it's BPA free.
It
I
should
don't know.
be.
That means I won't get estrogen from it.
You know, you'll get estrogen from it, just not the same way you think you would.
Oh.
Oh man. Excellent. So we have a speaking engagement next week.
Come join us.
Those are words for it.
I
That's
have something
definitely
I
a
want to
phrase
ask.
for it. Yes.
And we haven't really focused on this or even talked about it
Pull
in a
back a
little
little
while. But have we gotten any fucking hate mail?
No.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
Still,
I don't think we have enough viewers to get enough hate mail.
Listen, we
Have-
don't need a lot of viewers.
have we
We just
gotten
need
any
one
love mail?
asshole to fucking write us and hate.
Well, I mean,
The
what
Holocaust
is
was
that
fake.
Offensive. Well, that was like my favorite answer for what's the best way to offend somebody in 5 words or less. I wish the Holocaust happened. It's like on 20 different levels
Jesus.
how offensive that is.
I was drinking when you.
So was Hitler.
What the? Oh God damn it!
To be fair, you were drinking way before he said that.
I was drinking physically while he said it. God. Oh my God.
It is what you would say to offend someone.
Exactly. I think that woke me up too. Just
Being welcome back.
hello.
Hello.
No longer falling asleep by my robot orange penis.
What? Oh yeah,
It does kind of look like an orange robot penis.
We gave your orange penis to him.
you weren't here.
You sons of bitches.
You're not in the area, so we can't give you your orange penis. Who's
Orange is cheating on you, Lucci.
And we're talking about the microphones, by the way.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Get out.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. You piece of shit. Fuck, get out.
Aren't you glad I didn't say shut the fuck up before I kill you?
Stop.
No, it didn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
You're falling a little flat.
I just woke up.
Yeah,
I
he doesn't
literally
deserve
just
a
woke.
fireball.
I just
You just woke up again.
He took a nice.
Yeah.
He took a nice power blackout before we started.
He was hungover when we recorded Redacted. He was sleeping when we were eating pizza.
It wasn't a blackout. It was more like a sleepy thing. It was
fine.
I was falling asleep with my arms on the table.
We're going for drinkies later tonight too.
Oh God, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, you live in walking distance of the bar, so
Yeah,
what
you've
the
got
fuck
no-
do you
you've
worry
got no
about?
excuse.
Not sleeping.
You said you were
distance.
coming out last weekend. He never showed up. You fuck.
Eh.
So the speaking engagement. We have a speaking engagement.
We do have a speaking engagement.
We're gonna be.
His name is Robert Paulson.
We're gonna
Shut up.
we're gonna be at a Wicked Winter. The Wicked.
Yeah,
Winter
Shawn,
Red
you do
Fair.
all the plugging.
Which actually, this is going to sound woefully uninformed,
Ignorant.
ignorant.
What's
Yes,
the-
thank you.
what's
That's
new?
actually the word
What's
I was looking
new?
for. What is like the basis of the Winter Wicked Fair?
It's a red
Wicked or Wicked Fair is it started out as an indoor Ren fair that kind of evolved into sort of a geeky catch-all. You can go. I mean, it's done as a Ren fair. And they're trying to go back to the original Ren fair sort of.
Should I bring my Ren Fair garb?
No live steel, if I remember correctly.
Oh, of
You
course
just can't
not.
have
Well,
it live
that's general con
Yeah,
rules.
it's general
well,
con
it's
rules.
in Jersey, so the whole weapons rules things is entirely different.
Jersey's
No
weapon
weapons ever except for criminals.
Yeah.
Which
But-
is Jersey.
It started out as, it actually originally, if I remember correctly, started out as Jeff Mack's birthday party. They like just rented out a block of hotel rooms and they did it again and again. They're on like year 12 or 13. But it's really just kind of a general geek convention, and it's a little on the adult side. It's not like a full kink convention.
16
but
plus.
It's 16 plus. There is an adult area where adult panels and adult vendors will be.
Hi.
Get closer to the mic.
Oh yeah. I'm just.
So what you're saying is that I could get laid at this thing.
No one's saying that.
Listen,
no one is
listen.
saying that.
You specifically,
Nadine.
you need to
Jill.
card.
You need to card.
Oh God. Oh God.
Well, my plan is to sleep my way into a room. So
They call that banging for roof.
No, it's called it's called para something.
Paratrooping.
Is it called
Shut
paratrooping? No, I don't.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, there is a word for it. It's para something. I don't think it's paratrooping.
It's paratrooping or banging for roof. It's from How I Met Your Mother. It's not that crazy.
fuck How I Met Your Mother.
And
I'll go
there it
there.
goes.
Oh my God!
Come
Why
on.
do you hate on everything
I
that is
hate-
good?
Fuck your mother.
You're like, oh, something that people like. I hate it. I hate it.
I hate everything.
Sunshine and like moonlit walks on the beach.
To be fair, since the last episode aired, everybody else hates it too.
Well, no,
Well, the
just
last
the last
episode was a piece of
the
shit.
last season was terrible.
Yeah, the whole last.
You can't
actually,
even-
that's a good. The whole last
it's,
season was
yeah,
fucking.
it
I tried to
awful.
rewatch it, and the
Poorly
last
executed.
season made me want to stab my eyes
The
out.
fact
To be fair, How I Met Your
I
Mother
loved
should have
it.
ended after season 5.
The
It should have
fact
gone
that
on for
at the
fucking 9
last
seasons.
on the last episode when he's talking to his kids, and
Spoiler
it's-
alert, probably.
and it's
No.
and it's not fucking Bob Saget doing the voiceover. It's the actor that played Ted Mosby. I was like, so basically, we had this show running for what, 8 seasons,
9 or 10.
nine
I don't even
seasons,
remember what
It was 9.
with
wasn't
Bob
that bad.
Saget doing the voiceover of the older Ted Mosby, and now here we're at the end of the series. The whole story has come to fruition, and now you're gonna switch out the
really,
voiceover.
this
with,
is where it gets you.
like really.
Not everything else about that entire season.
They
Well, no, that didn't.
This conversation is making my taint itchy.
There's
What does
there's-
that mean?
There's a cream for that. I'm just saying.
Do you need
the
someone?
tainted
wants you
taint.
to reach down
Do you need
between his
someone-
legs and scratch.
Do you need someone to take care of that? I'm not volunteering because I don't
Nadine,
want
you
to.
have to dress up for that.
Giggity.
So should I dress as Nadine for Wicked Faire?
Are you?
I'm-
Is there going to be a drag off?
I mean,
don't-
I
I
could
don't
do
know.
it. I
I'm-
can do
drag
it.
off?
More like a drag
I was
on.
planning. I was
If there's going to be a drag off, it should be after the panel. so like people could see you
Yeah.
as like men, and then
Yeah, 'cause honestly, like
No one does
that's
that,
my one
EJ.
thing. That's my one thing where I'm like, okay,
and then so they can be surprised, just be like, oh, so we can catch people being stupid.
if we actually like go, if we have like fans show up to the panel,
Let's be
like,
serious.
You're assuming we have fans.
it would just be kind of weird for them to see me for the first time as a woman and not as like I am
I'll-
every day.
I was
'Cause
planning
you're
on
so
wearing my
manly
hot
right
pants.
now.
Listen, fuck you.
Okay, I was waiting for it. I was like, yep.
Like I'm planning on
Cheers,
wearing
buddy.
my garter pants.
Garter pants.
Yeah, they're fucking hot pants with like garter like leg warmer type like pant legs.
I have to see this.
Jeez, I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that
Fucking-
means.
They're fucking awesome. The company doesn't exist where I bought them from, but they're fucking awesome.
I plan on wearing
Wait,
jeans
if the
and a
company
t-shirt.
doesn't exist, how did you buy them?
I bought them when they still existed.
Oh, they no longer.
Yeah, they no longer exist.
What came first, the order or the pants?
Shut up.
Yeah?
The new guy gets the crickets.
You have been
Still
cricketed,
out of
sir.
it. Come on.
You have gotten the crickets.
Drink more.
No, that would be a problem. I will fall asleep here.
Oh my god! If you fall asleep, we're
I will
sharpieing your face.
I'm taking my shoes
I
off
was
right
like-
now. Just in case. Because if you then do that, I am allowed to like go buck wild.
I was expecting something
Define buck wild.
completely
You
different
don't
there.
want to know. Where?
When you said if you fall asleep here, I was expecting then we're going to rape you.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
I'm at 0 to 60 in watch list.
That
Well,
escalated
I mean,
quickly.
Then again, there's no real rules about if your shoes are on or off for being raped. It's just kind of not okay.
Yeah, if you're a terrible person, you're gonna rape
Trigger
somebody.
warning.
Shut up.
Just stop.
You can't say trigger warning after the trigger.
You can't-
It doesn't work that way.
Again,
You're
you
poking
just have to
somebody
say,
after
am I
a
doing
car
that right
accident.
after that?
It's like punching someone in the face and being like, "Watch out."
For the video, can we get a picture of Trigger the cat?
Yes, sure.
I don't know what trigger
Well,
the cat is.
sure you can
You're
you
fine.
can you can put trigger warning after
I
the
know
thing
I'm
because
fine.
apparently trigger warning is a trigger too.
It is. It's like don't think of the color green. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
I don't need like I don't
That's my favorite
understand. I
Alright,
like
go.
I get what trigger warnings are. Like or I get like the
What they are
purpose-
supposed to be.
but
It's the same thing.
why
as
have
not
they
safe for
become
work.
so like I have read so many things where it's just
I have an answer. Just finish your sentence.
trigger warning and I'm like why I don't understand why it's become so
Because Tumblr.
Well, here's the thing. It's like not safe.
Try to argue.
For instance, on Reddit, you get a not safe for work or a not safe for life.
That's fine.
But it's the same thing. I don't want to see somebody
Yes,
kicking
but-
around soccer balls that are
And,
heads.
and
I don't wanna see
NSFW
that.
warning is not going to kick off fucking PTSD if you actually have it.
But well,
If it's
It
like
might, but
literally something I saw in Iraq.
Yeah, but actually listing NSFW isn't going to kick off an episode.
right. But if
Trigger warning is like saying, just like, say you have just like, oh, you were like gang raped or some shit. Say like
yes, and
someone
go ahead.
someone says that and just
Actually,
like
that
he
was
calls that
was a
Wednesday.
good.
you have
Damn it, I was gonna
PTSD.
say that was a good Wednesday.
that's my
You have-
fantasy.
You have PTSD. Say someone just like, oh, don't think about that. What are you gonna do?
Think about it.
I mean,
That's what
It's-
that's what the phrase trigger warning does for a
Yeah,
majority of the
especially-
people.
especially like
who
some
have
of,
one.
like some of our
Yeah,
friends
but-
have put this out there that like having that trigger warning thing for every small thing puts up their barriers.
Yeah.
To for something that might not even be a trigger
The
warning.
majority of the people will have an episode just by seeing trigger warning because it will make them remember it because it's like
well,
don't,
it depends
don't
on
think
like,
of the color green.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like don't think of the color green when you got fucking raped in the asshole. Like, there's different extents. Like,
But-
there's
but that's the
different.
thing.
people might be able to read an article that someone might put a trigger warning on and be fine, but
Right.
having the words trigger warning will remind them that they have one and kick it off.
That they have a trigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
this is
No, I kind of
no,
understand.
no,
like,
this was written by a friend of ours who
This,
has
this is a friend of ours,
No, and I-
it's
and I
like
read that.
multiple psychological like fucking articles and shit.
and
Just
like, and that was actually like
Yeah, but
because
is
I
there
read
research
that.
on this, or is the guy just writing?
there's lots of research on this.
No, there's
There's a- I mean,
research.
I would
on-
need-
I would
there's
need to see
research on it,
statistics
and
and
the
research. I don't know.
There's research on it,
There
and
is
the
lots of
person
research
who wrote this who has had their own experiences that trigger warnings would be written for.
And like when they read these articles that have like the trigger warning on them, they won't they put these barriers up, and then they read the articles that have the trigger warning on them and went, the fuck was I worried about?
The only,
Yeah.
exactly. The only
It's
people
an
who
issue-
like really worry about trigger warnings are people who don't have one and they're just super sensitive about offending people because they're a pussy and they don't want to offend anyone. Which
Or it's
isn't
people
Which,
getting
like, honestly, at that
because
point, like,
all you can't do anything today on the internet and not offend anyone.
exactly, you can't.
So you have to play the odds. You have to play the averages, which, for the record, we don't give a fuck about the averages.
No,
We
no,
just
no,
go.
no. We're playing the other end of the averages.
what you said, like
The butt
how
end.
you can't do anything on the internet
Trigger warning, the
without
butt end.
without offending somebody.
So you have to
That's
go-
true, not even on the internet.
So does
you
minimum
can't
safe
do,
minimum safe distance.
Well,
You
I
have
would need to see. I need to read up.
You
on
can't
this.
do
if
anything
you
in
really
life.
care that much, you have to aim at the part of your audience that will be offended the least.
Like, I don't remember being raped or molested or anything. I don't know if I repressed stuff.
Good for you.
But I don't really
Last
understand
podcast.
the trigger.
Are you
Last episode.
are you coming out about something?
No.
Like is
No, you're
that
fine.
okay?
This is
Are
the way.
you?
This is the way I look at it. You cannot plan
Can't please everybody.
or accommodate everybody who might be offended by something. And if you do that, you have to do it for everyone. Because if you do it for one person, every other fucking group is going to come at you about, oh, why aren't you fucking being sensitive towards us? So the way I see it, and the way I've lived my life
Fuck
for
'em.
the last... Yeah, fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
If you do it for no one, you don't have to be worried about anyone.
Like-
and as long as that's understood, anyone who bitches should shut the fuck up.
It was you know, it's funny. There was something I learned about
That is the core philosophy behind this show. In case if anyone hasn't caught on 31 fucking episodes,
it was
We don't
it
give
was
a
something
shit.
I figured out because I realized
No shit's given.
early
If
on
we
that,
haven't
like,
offended you by now,
We are
then
fine.
we have done something wrong.
yeah, if we haven't offended you by now, like then you probably don't have an offensive.
Well, if you haven't offended you
Like-
by now, you should be on the show.
I
Should we talk
have
about,
a- I have
the
a good
elastic
I have a
pipeline
good
again?
I have a good example for
Yes,
this.
go.
In case none of our listeners know, for one reason or another, I am a fat guy.
True.
It's just it is what it is. I'm a fat guy.
He's the one who created the Fed voice.
Wait,
He,
And
he did start it.
trigger warning.
trigger warning. I'm a fat guy.
Like, do we say trigger warning pizza or sandwiches?
So, and the thing is, you know,
Wawa.
now I'm not like super huge, but I've got extra weight on me, which makes
Endless buffet.
Yeah, which makes things like pants sometimes problematic. Like not wearing them at all, but like, you know, if I bend over, it doesn't matter how high I have them written up or a belt or whatever. If I bend over and the shirt is a little short,
plumber
you're
warning.
gonna get plumber crack.
He's the
Plumber
married
warning.
One, by the way. He's the married one, by the way.
And here's the thing. If someone comes over and says, hey, dude, just pull, you know, you got plumber's crack, I go, why the fuck are you looking? If you've got a problem with
That's
it,
what I do.
there are so many other places you could be looking that are at my ass. That is not my problem. That's your problem. I've always looked at it as if there's something going on that you don't like, then stop experiencing. Stop looking. Hey, look over there. Look over. Go to another fucking
It
room.
is not our job to accommodate everyone else.
There was
Exactly.
one time when I was in my first year of college. I make a joke about anything. Like I will laugh and make a joke about anything. And my language that I use is very abrasive. And there was one time I knew this chick in my first year of college. I was
You went to college?
Yeah, for like 7 years.
Doctor?
Van Wild.
Nope. So, I knew this girl. I did. I recorded.
Dr. Nader.
I recorded.
How many years were you a freshman?
I'm
6 of those.
All of them.
I'm just barely a sophomore.
And he doesn't even go to school anymore.
I had a job working for the campus. I recorded like the band's performances.
Yeah.
And eventually I kind of like shirked my duties and I lost the job. And a friend of mine
Wait,
ended
you?
up Yeah, right?
No.
Yeah, I know, right?
Never.
And a friend of mine ended up picking up the job. And I ended up running into her and her boyfriend on one of the walkways one day, and like she told me that, you know, she ended up getting the job. And I looked at her and I was like sarcastically, I was like, "Oh, you bitch." And she looked at me like I slapped her mother. Like just like looked at me and was like, "Don't you ever call me that again. Don't you ever say those words to me again." And then like walks away. And her boyfriend looks at me like, dude, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Like, I am sorry, but I don't know what the fuck just happened. And goes off after her. And for a while, I was like, holy shit, like, I upset her. I am, like, really, like, I should try and make this right. And I went about to try and make it right. And the bitch wouldn't talk to me. And eventually I came down to the conclusion. I was like, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not trying to please you.
Exactly.
Like, I wasn't even serious when I called you a bitch, and you just took it like that.
I will always default to George Carlin's point of view on things. It's not the language that's offensive. It's the asshole using it. It is. I won't cite. Fuck you.
But like, I wasn't even trying to be
bird death.
offensive.
Oh, I said-
I wasn't even trying to
I'm
be
not listening.
offensive. Like, I'd say
exactly.
bitch. Like,
After watching Breaking Bad, I have the realization that bitch has transcended gender.
it has. No, it most
It
certainly
absolutely has.
And that's
Especially since bitch is just a female dog.
bitch is a female dog.
Well,
And,
and
and
It
the
went
gay-
from
the original
It's always
the
been
gay
that.
population
Yeah.
started using it.
and the
must.
original connotation is it's calling a female a bitch. There is that there
magnets.
there
bitch.
there is that, but like after Breaking Bad, I feel that the connotation of bitch has evolved beyond gender.
Oh,
where
so you're
anything-
saying Jesse Pinkman
And I
took
think-
the word bitch back.
Yes.
No.
That's what happens.
I feel like bitch was being used not at women only before then.
Well, it wasn't, but it's like it was the popularization of the word bitch to represent something of any of a male gender, a female gender, or a animal, mineral, or vegetable.
Yes.
I would like the same thing to be done for cunt.
well,
Because-
It is
I-
not in this country though.
Like
the English don't give a fuck.
It is not in this country, but 15 years ago, I have friends going to MacLeod, which at the time was a all
I worked
girls
there.
college.
I
Yes,
have many. I know many people that still work.
Isn't that like a Catholic college too?
yeah,
Nope.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
Well,
it's
it's-
Catholic University.
It was.
God, yes, it is.
So
I like
yeah,
the irony.
I mean,
I have a
of
story-
your
nuns
choice of
teach
words.
there, everything
Crucifix
else.
is everywhere.
One of my friends.
I have a story about this
She-
later too.
Go.
Yeah, one of my friends, she did her thesis on the origin of the word cunt, and
Awesome.
it comes down
Jesus
to
Christ.
cunt. All it means is little girl.
That's what
Really, that's all it means?
Yeah, that's all it means. is
I did
little
not
girl.
know that.
But we took this information as she's writing her thesis on it, and we took every opportunity to say cunt in place of little girl in any sort of sentence. So-
oh man,
Man,
So,
kindergartens around the county must have been just so angry.
So
You
how many
know,
little cunts are in your class?
Taking place of like the
15.
the
There are
father
15
coming
cunts in
home
my
to a
class, right?
How many-
acting out child. I'm gonna dirty that little cunt when we get home.
So
Like-
how many little girls?
Right, exactly. Yeah, and we would do stuff with that too because yeah, it's just all it means is little girl, and a lot of women, not all women, but a lot of women, a large majority of them are very offended by the word
Very
little
offended.
girl.
very
That's
offensive.
because
They are very offended by the word little girl.
Yep.
Well said, sir. Well said.
so Marvel's getting Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was talking about
Trigger
straight
warning.
time periods.
A
Trigger
Black
warning.
Spider-Man? Are we going to get Ultimate Spider-Man?
Actually, I'm not sure if we're gonna get
Actually,
Miles Morales or not.
people wanted Donald Glover
I would.
as Spider-Man.
Which would be
Wait,
fucking
wait.
awesome.
Trigger warning for anyone with arachnophobia.
Shut the.
I would love to see Ultimate Spider-Man, like the
Miles Morales
Mi-
version.
yeah,
the second
the-
one. I wouldn't mind that.
the
you kinda lost
the
me.
Black Spider-Man who's
He was half black, half Hispanic.
that'd be fucking awesome.
It'd be great, but I think we're gonna get like a 15-year-old Peter Parker, which I'm all right with.
I'm like-
no, the worst
I want
thing
him to be
about
20
this
living
deal,
in New York.
the worst thing about this deal is that they're getting rid of Andrew Garfield, who
Yeah.
was amazing in the last two movies he was in.
Well, it's like if they ever bring back
The
the
movies
Punisher,
may
they
have
should
been
bring back Tom
kinda
Jane.
shitty. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thomas Jane should always be Frank Castle.
But they should actually make a good Punisher movie. instead of
The
a
first Punisher movie was fucking fantastic.
he was
The first
he
part-
was good in it. The
You mean
movie
Road
was not
Warrior.
so good.
No, the movie was good.
He was
Dude,
amazing.
John Travolta, enough said.
Yeah.
Come on.
John Travolta plays a great bad guy.
He
Yeah,
plays
in
an
Grease,
all
maybe.
right. He wasn't even
So,
the bad
Get
guy
the
being
fuck
crazy.
out.
Oh, he
Get
totally
the
was.
fuck out.
So when you assholes
Saturday Night
say
Fever?
the first Punisher movie, you mean the Road Warrior, right?
No, not the one with fucking Dolph Lundgren.
Because you know what? After that scene when they ran down Frank Castle's family on the pier, that was straight out lifted from the Road Warrior.
Was
Really, was it?
Yeah.
No
I
shit.
didn't think they had piers in the Road Warrior. 'Cause
No,
they
it
were
wasn't.
water
It wasn't. It
wars.
wasn't the Road War. It wasn't like the pier on the.
Waterworld. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Shut up. Shut up.
I didn't say it. He did.
I love Waterworld. but-
Actually,
shut up.
Did you say you love Waterworld?
Time
Yes,
out,
he
time out.
Get the
Time out.
fuck out of here.
I actually don't hate Waterworld, but this is my story. I saw it when I was like 12 when it came out with my dad at midnight, and I didn't understand how like global warming and melting the ice caps actually worked. So I had nightmares for weeks thinking that I would wake up under 50 feet of water. They would all melt at once because I had no idea how that shit worked. And I was mortified. And then at one point my dad was like, he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm scared of this. And he's like, oh, that's stupid. That's not how it works. I'm like, oh. Not
So-
scared anymore.
You know, flash
So-
forward
They
20 years
joined the
later, and we're looking at Pennsylvania being
so,
beachfront
like,
property,
a
but whatever.
That'd be nice.
A little side note that if you watch Waterworld when you were a teenager and of the appropriate age to find that like when like you were like 13, 14 when you watch Waterworld, that there is a scene in Waterworld where they don't do a very good job of editing, and there is questionable content underneath in a scene.
Were they hanging dong?
No. The kid in Waterworld. There's a scene where
Oh,
the
is he
dress
hanging
is
dong?
open.
Oh,
No.
no shit, really?
I shit you not, if you get the original cut of that, and if you could, don't do this if you're an adult, obviously, because like, even though that we talked about race but like
Someone
Kids.
showing clam?
the kid is showing clam.
Oh, boy.
Nope.
Wow.
Don't.
Wow.
Sean's head is buried in his hands right now.
Lucy, stop Googling it right now. For all of our viewers, he is Googling this so hard.
Hey,
And he has the
fuck yourself.
creepiest look on his
not
face.
even a little
We're
bit.
disagreeing with it, Sean. It's fun.
I shit you
I'm
not.
morally against it.
We're back on all the watch lists we probably just got off of.
Great, it'll get us downloads.
No fly zone,
But-
too.
But I'm saying this because
Fair.
like
We're never off the list. We just move up and down the list.
Yeah, no, we just fluctuate. Our position on the list fluctuates.
it definitely happens in the movie, in the original like VHS cut of it.
Wow.
I've
Yeah.
actually never seen Waterworld.
Neither have I.
You poor bastards! You are missing something fantastic.
No, we're not.
Really?
Whoa, you're not, dude. Whoa.
After everything you just said?
Oh, God damn it.
not that.
I think
Context.
I'm fine.
Context is
There's
so
no
important in this
Context is
podcast.
wild. Sean's face is jiggling.
Oh my
But no,
god.
not because of that, but like the movie as a whole.
I just want to grab
minus
his face
that.
like from Billy Madison. You know?
Minus
We started like in the gutter and never left.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
All right. Hold on.
This week got dark.
There's-
this
I
week
don't-
got dark as shit.
Okay, I don't want to put my glasses back on so I can feign ignorance about what has gone on. I didn't see anything.
Welcome
really.
back.
Yeah, you need to shove those
Okay.
glasses in your ears and rip
All
your
right.
eardrums
Let-
apart.
Hey Lynch,
Then
time
you
mark
can claim ignorance.
Lynch, time mark 50:57. Start of the podcast.
Welcome to this week's Chaotic Neutral.
I'm Shawn.
Welcome to episode 31.
For some reason, this week's episode's only like 20 minutes long.
I,
don't know why.
I don't know how, but this episode got away from me.
All right. Let's just
You would have
let's
had to have been driving in the first place.
Let's just
absolutely true.
totally change gears.
Last of Us?
This is something I've wanted to talk
All
about
right, we'll
for a
switch-
while now. Last of Us.
Awesome.
I-
Best game of the last
That-
generation.
That you finally played.
I was woefully late to the party.
One of the best games of all time.
Wait. So you are one of those people that if you show up somewhere, if anyone shows up after you, you're late. I
no,
haven't.
they're late.
Yeah, no, they're late.
They're late. Yeah.
Well, you're later.
No.
No, because I'm always late. If you show up at a party after me, you are super fucking late.
Even at his
guy.
place,
You're
if
that
you
guy.
show up
That's the
after
point.
Nader,
Look at
you're
him.
late.
Yeah, no, you're super fucking late.
So you've played Last of Us, which means I am now ridiculously late.
Oh
because I
yeah,
haven't
no,
played yet.
get off your ass and fucking.
You
do
are
this shit.
out of the fucking loop. Why have you not played this?
There's a
You
remastered
fucking
version
cunt.
available for the PS4.
Took me a weekend to
I
beat
know.
it. Do it tomorrow.
So
I don't
No.
have a full weekend.
I finally was
Go.
able to sit down and play the game, and it was probably one of the greatest experiences playing a game I've ever fucking
The Last
had.
of Us is hands down the best game of the last generation.
Oh, easily.
Well, the biggest thing is-
easily.
The way they told the story, it was the most I've ever cared about characters in a
Oh,
video game.
oh, yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Hands down.
There-
I literally
There were points in the game where shit would happen, and like my roommates can attest to this. Like I'd put the controller down, and I needed a minute.
The
Like
first-
I
oh,
needed
yeah.
to take a moment to just like,
The first season change.
oh my god,
the winter season change.
Oh, yeah.
the
God.
winter season change didn't fuck with me that
It was
much.
the
It
fall.
did for me because I didn't know when you start, playing as that person that you start playing as. I'm trying to not have any.
No,
spoilers.
no, spoil it. It's a 2-year-old game. Fucking
Well,
spoil it.
all right. So you
Wait,
There's
hold
one
on.
person
Shawn,
at this
hold on.
table who hasn't
Yeah,
fucking
Shawn, do you
played the
care?
game.
No, he doesn't care. We already
Shawn,
cleared it with him. He doesn't
goddamn
care.
it.
He doesn't care.
Look.
It
No
hurts me.
fucks.
It
Yeah, he
hurts
doesn't
me.
care.
Well, so you start playing as Ellie. And
Ellie.
That's
yeah.
what I said.
You said Allie.
Yeah, he
I
said,
said
Ellie.
Ellie.
Whatever. Go.
Juno.
I'm not super.
No, not you. Shut the
Anyway, so I'm like, fuck, is Joel dead? Is Joel dead?
And that's exactly what I thought when
Yeah.
that started. The thing that gave it away for me, because I notice things in games, like I'm really good at telling
Oh.
where a story's going. The thing that solidified that Joel wasn't dead was that Ellie didn't have an upgrade screen. If you go into her inventory,
Yeah.
she doesn't have an
didn't
upgrade
have-
screen.
No, she didn't have much of one. She had a little bit.
No,
She
she
had-
didn't have one at all.
She had one in the PS3
The
version.
PS3 version.
Oh, she had one in the PS3
Yes.
version. No
Yeah,
shit.
She definitely
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
She definitely
Okay,
did
in the PS4 version, she didn't have one. So
it,
that's like
it was instead of like 4 levels, it was like 1 level up for most of things, maybe 2 or 3. But they
so
were,
like I
the lower
saw that and I
echelons.
was like, okay, if she doesn't have an upgrade screen, they're not going to let all those upgrades go to waste.
You ha-
She
Joel
did-
must not be dead.
You had the
did in the-
remastered
she did in
version
the
spoil it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
she,
of.
She did in the PS3.
But like the first season change, because like I was expecting
When the kid got bit,
I was expecting them to like go
yeah.
out and gunfire. Like I was expecting them to get shot. I knew they were going to die. But then when this is what killed it for me. When you get the scene when you go into the toy store and
Yeah.
the dad yells at the kid for picking up the toy, like, no, you can't have the toy. We only take what we need and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. Your kid is living in a post-apocalyptic world.
Little brother.
Or your brother is living in a post-apocalyptic world, surviving just as well as you are. Let him have the fucking toy. Like, give him some. We're sitting in the middle of a fucking toy
Reminded me
store.
of Michael and his kid from Lost.
Like, let him have the goddamn toy. Let him be a fucking child. And he wouldn't let him. And then, like, there was a point where after the cutscene was over, as Joel, I tried to go over to the toy on the ground and fucking pick it up so I could give it to the kid
Yeah.
later. I was like, this is bullshit.
The Last
kid
of Us was so well
the
written.
kid should have the
God.
fucking
Everything.
toy.
So well written.
And then when you get to the scene with him and Ellie and she like grabs the toy, I was like, fucking thank God. Like, good. The game did what I wanted to
Yeah.
do. And then, she hands him the toy, she leaves the room, and then the kid looks at his arm and you see that he's bit, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh fuck.
This is what
Oh,
when I posted on your Facebook wall and you posted, I was like, you don't even know what it feels or
You
like.
have no
like-
idea.
Holy
that was the
shit.
biggest. That was the biggest gut punch of the entire fucking game.
Oh yeah, and like I was
Oh,
just
yeah. That part?
especially
Yeah.
because I like it registered with me so deeply because I felt so strongly about the whole toy issue.
Yeah.
And then for him to get the toy and then look at his arm and be like, I'm gonna turn.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, oh my God. Like, oh my
so well done.
God.
There are so many
game
moments
is
in
so
that
there
game.
were so many moments. One of the most, I said it earlier, but one of the most, gut punch sort of moments is at the end of the game when you're basically doing the exact same thing when you're carrying your like dying daughter in the beginning of the game.
Oh
my
Oh,
God.
And you're doing it at the end
God damn.
with Ellie, and I'm like,
Where's the
no
stray bullet?
fucking
Where's
way.
the stray bullet? Like
it can't.
I was looking for that too.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it can't happen again because she becomes your surrogate daughter.
Yeah.
She's
Oh, yeah.
like your daughter again, and you can't lose another one. It's so heart
it's
wrenching.
such a fucking good
So,
game.
and
okay,
that's why
so-
they're going to make the movie.
so
and
the-
Arya Stark is going to play.
Maisie
Yeah.
Williams
So
would be
are they really making a
perfect.
movie?
Macy Williams is like the the
Maisie
popular
Williams?
choice for Ellie.
Are they really going to make the movie?
I'm all in.
Shit.
I thought it was Arya Stark.
It's optional.
Yeah,
no,
same-
that's her, Macy Williams.
Oh, I didn't know
Maisie
her name.
Williams is
I thought she
Arya
already
Stark.
got cast.
No, but she played the game. She was like, "Oh, I fucking love this," blah blah blah. And then like the producer's just like, "Okay."
Maisie
Okay,
Williams
so-
would be a perfect.
She'd be
Ellie.
perfect.
Oh yeah, no, she'd be absolutely
She'd
perfect.
be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no, she
I just hope
and
they don't ruin the story.
So
No,
Can we
they-
get Mal?
they-
Can we get Malcolm
Nathan
Randall-
Fillion
Nathan
to
Fillion.
fucking play Joel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nolan.
That'd be awesome.
Nathan Fillion. Nolan. Well,
Michael
have you seen-
Fassbender would work.
No.
Speaking of
No,
random
no.
people.
Ooh, that'd
Fuck
be really
no.
good.
Fuck Michael Fassbender.
No,
but
no,
Don't you ever say that again?
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
I will.
Yes, I would.
In the context,
Maybe I will.
I would fuck Michael Fassbender, but
I would
But-
fuck Michael
and-
Fassbender, no homo.
You'd fuck
definitely
fuck Michael
homo.
Fassbender's butt.
Definitely homo. I'd fuck Michael. I let him take
I would
me.
do it out of respect.
I'd
and
let him.
That's about it.
I let.
I would do the same for Viggo Mortensen. The man saved Middle Earth.
He's a little too old now,
But-
though.
Whatever, I'd bend
when-
over for
when,
it.
when you look at the
Oh, I didn't
characters,
say I'd take it.
the characters that they've played,
Ain't gay. Shit.
the Malcolm Reynolds, Nathan Fillion has played that like father figure
Yeah.
very well.
He would have to with Nathan Fillion. Like I feel like he's a little bit more too much of a jokester, but I still have
Have-
confidence in his ability to play it down.
Have you watched
You know
him in
what?
Castle?
Timothy Oliphant.
I have watched him in Castle.
Ooh,
Timothy
That's
Oliphant
really
would be
good.
really good.
Did you watch?
he'd be perfect.
Timothy
I think
Timothy
so.
Oliphant would be fantastic. But have you watched the Castle episodes when spoiler alert, Molly
Yes. Oh, I
got
never
kidnapped?
No,
Never seen any
Oh
of that
my
show.
god!
Really?
If you have
Yeah.
never seen a father's torment, like outside of like the movies with like Taken, oh my god!
I'll have to
Castle's
look into those episodes. then.
Castle's
Yeah.
reaction in the series
Yeah, it's
when
good.
Molly
I
was
watched
taken,
it at your house, Lucci.
Yeah.
fantastic.
So okay, so we covered the first season change, the second season change. Even before then, this game, the way I registered with the characters and even the villains,
It is easily the most well-written game I've ever played in my life.
Joel was like, it was one of those things where it was like, dude, just accept this girl as like your surrogate daughter. Like, just stop being such a cold, unfeeling asshole and just accept her.
I felt that like halfway through the game where like you could feel the change from Joel being like, I can't I still have feeling I'm still torn up over like
there's
my
a
daughter
slide.
dying.
Well,
Yeah.
you can tell when he starts to open up a little bit. Does he ever sing for her?
No.
No.
But,
You wanted him to.
It was kind of after she nursed him back to health.
Stop it.
Things are gonna get easier.
After she nursed him back to health,
child,
that was when he
right
kind of
now.
started to accept her as his surrogate. And I really liked that. But like even leading up to it, I was just like, dude, just let her in. Like she's
Yeah.
trying to help you. It's just the two of you. Let her in. And he just wouldn't do it.
And he did at the end. It was
And he
awesome.
did at the
Great.
end.
Well, you can tell when when he does, but doesn't really even like realize it or accept it that he did. It's like when he starts to get really nervous when he's not sure if she's okay. and
Yeah.
things
It
like
was
that.
after winter when it really happened.
Yeah, it was after winter.
Yeah.
It was after she nursed him back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Um,
when it was full
in the-
blown.
in the
but
hospital?
even before
Yeah.
then,
Oh, you can see it start
it
to
was
slowly
changing
creep
before
in.
then. But at winter, he's like, "You're fucking like hurt. You're wounded. Your ribs are all broken. You're sick, and you're like murdering people trying to get her back." You know, and also, oh my god,
It was like at the beginning.
At the end when she fights off the guy who basically like
That
sexually,
fucking pedophilic fuck.
who basically sexually assaults
Fuck
her,
him.
and like she's just like stabbing the shit out of him, and you try to like pull her off, and you're like, he just wants to fix her and save her there. Oh, it's brutal.
So good.
One of my favorite lines from that game was when Ellie's in the cage and that fucking pedophilic asshole's like talking to her and like he grabs her hand and he's like, listen, I can like save you, and she like realizes what he's doing and she's like,
This is a great
oh,
part.
and like puts her other hand on top of his, and then they stop, and then she fucking breaks his finger. And he's like, you bitch. And she looks at him because she wouldn't tell him her name. And she goes, Ellie. And he goes, what? He goes, Ellie.
The bitch
That's
you-
the name of the little girl who just broke your fucking finger.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
So good.
It really. I have to go back and play the remastered version.
I need to replay the remaster version for the third time.
It's one of those
I
things
lapped
where
that motherfucker over there.
I beat it.
When
Leave me alone.
my brother played it and his wife was basically just watching because the story is so good.
So then fast forward to, the end of winter, Joel gets hurt, he gets recouped. They go to the first Firefly base, find it empty. That whole thing with, at that point, I pretty much was looking at the game and looking at the narrative and going, one of them's dead at the end of this. And I don't know how.
That's why
I don't know why.
I figured at the very least.
But one of them is dead at the end of
That's
this.
what I was hoping. That's literally what I was hoping for. It's like that you don't get that happy ending. You don't get that perfect ending.
Which you did.
No, but hold on. No, we'll get to the ending.
We will.
I was like, one of them's going to die at the end of this.
Spoiler alert. If we didn't say it
We said it
20,000
like 9
times.
We
times.
said
We're
it.
fine.
Trigger alert as well.
Because you see it in the
Don't
dialogue
listen
of
to this episode.
Trigger alert for spoilers and pedophilia, all the above.
there's
And racism.
Everything.
there's one line in particular after winter where
The
Ellie
episode's name is just Trigger alert.
Ellie looks at Joel and Ellie looks at Joel and goes, so how are they going to get the vaccine out of me? And Joel's like, oh, they'll probably just draw blood or, whatever and synthesize a cure from
and
that.
he knows.
And that's it.
He has an idea. He doesn't.
But no, see, like at that
He
point,
didn't know.
like
I
didn't
actually
know.
hadn't
he
put,
doesn't know, but like in his heart of hearts, he knows
As the player-
what's got to go down.
as the player, I didn't put 2 and 2 together on that.
I did.
I really didn't. It wasn't until you finally get to the Fireflies and you talk to her and they go, yeah, she's going under surgery. And the second they said she was going under surgery, I think back to one of the first notes that you pick up and they talk about how it affects humans and the stages. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's in your brain.
Well,
Like they have to take her brain.
if you think about it, like they're pulling off of a very actually common parasitic invasion in the natural world that is today. When bird droppings actually fall on snails and take
like spiders and shit.
not snails.
That's what it was based off
Not
of.
spiders, but like there's an actual like parasitic invasion when bird droppings fall on snails or other like invertebrates. They'll actually be taken over by the host virus and like wander out into the open into actual like in dangerous environments for them so they can be reintroduced to their natural society, which is like the digestional tract of the bird.
The game was based off. I think it was that same strain, but like there were spiders and shit that would take over. And there were pictures
like-
of just like wolf spiders. You can see the fungus growing
Yeah,
off them.
like,
it would,
it's a very natural.
It exists. It just
exists
doesn't.
in-
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
It doesn't affect people.
It doesn't
that
affect
we
people,
know
but
of.
like
But it's a very.
I didn't know that it was actually rooted
There are
in.
absolutely
condors that
exists.
poop the size of cars.
Yeah.
But if you have been paying attention to like natural science,
Nope.
like this virus, this fungus actually exists today,
That's really cool. I did not know
and
that.
like and from the start from the
It was
start of
also
the
an
very
Easter
start of
egg
the
in
game.
Uncharted 3.
From the very start of the game, like if you knew anything about natural science and like the way that this virus / fungus works, like you could see it affects the spinal column, the brain, to like affect them in very specific ways to put themselves into to propagate the infection and bring themselves back to the original source. So it's very much a natural infection that happens in our world today. But
That's really cool.
Just not on the level.
Just not on people.
Just not on people.
Yet.
Swimming
yeah.
clean as people.
So then you get, to the Fireflies. They take Ellie, and they tell you, they're gonna remove the
how you
parasite
doing?
from her brain. And Joel's like, well, fuck you, which is exactly how, as the player, that's exactly where I was like, really? Really? No,
I didn't expect.
Not
Joel-
gonna fucking happen.
I did not expect Joel to survive the last.
Well,
act
when
of
you
that game.
boot open the surgery room, it was like one of those things where it's like, what are you gonna do? And it's like I immediately did what they wanted you to do, and you just blow the brains out of all the surgeons.
Well, see,
Like,
that was the-
immediately.
That was the thing with me, like.
I was just like boom, boom, boom.
I
Spoiler alert.
fought up to the I fought up
3-year-old
to
game.
up to the surgery room, And before I even I got to the doors, and before I went to the doors, again, it was another one of those moments where I had to put the controller down and take a minute, because what I was expecting to happen at that point was I was going to break open the doors and she was going to be dead on the table.
Because
have
in that
expected
same
that
situation, I would have done the
And,
same thing. and
Like
killed all
I
three
was,
of them.
I was expecting to break in the surgery to have already started, her brain to be open, and for her to be dead on the table. And I was like, I don't know if I can fucking take this. So I break in. The doctor's like, oh, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And holds the scalpel at me. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking blow your brains out. And then I was like, all right, the game wants me to blow your brains out, so I'm going to blow your brains out. So I blow his brains out. And then I pick up Ellie and we're running. I'm like, where's the stray bullet? Where's the stray bullet that's going to fucking hit Joel in the goddamn leg and knock his ass down?
I expected at the very end, the elevator to open and him just get blasted in the face.
Yeah. And
Like Departed style.
Yes, exactly like.
and earlier when they're
No
talking about
spoilers on The Departed.
when they're
my
talking
God.
Shut the fuck up.
when they're talking about when Joel says to Ellie, listen, we don't have to do this. We can turn around. We can go back to Tommy's place. We don't have to do this. And she's like, no, we're going to do it. And everybody, the leader of the Fireflies, Marlene, is saying, this is what she would want. This is what her mother wanted. This is her destiny. And Joel picks her up, and you run out of the Firefly thing, and you get to safety, and you put her in the backseat of the car, and you're driving away. And she knows what you did. She knows.
She has
No,
to.
she knows. She suspects.
She's not
You,
stupid.
no, and I will prove it to you.
Ellie is not.
You'll
Ellie was
prove
not
it.
stupid.
Yeah, wipe that smart ass look off your fucking face,
It's
you
not a
asshole. Because
smart-ass
I will
look.
fucking prove it to you right now.
Yeah, no,
Go
so
ahead,
shut
and
your
I will
cock
disagree.
holster
Hold
and
on.
fucking listen to me.
To be-
Go ahead, sir.
To be
I
fair,
will disagree with you till the end.
to be fair, that's his
Cock
regular
holster
face.
in place.
That's his regular face.
So
Mister, I just played this game last weekend.
you're goddamn right.
Yeah, I am.
The game last weekend did play through it twice.
No, actually, I started a second playthrough.
You're further than that, motherfucker.
Today, Junior.
I beat it.
It's-
I don't give a shit.
It's when she's in the backseat of the car and you talk to her a little bit and she doesn't respond, and she turns over.
She
She
does know. She has to know.
she doesn't respond. She just kind of turns over and stays silent. And then the last scene of the game, which is why I love the ending of this game, because A, it wasn't the ending that I expected. B, it made me feel really, really happy and really, really fucking sad at the same time. Was she straight out fucking confronts you and says, tell me that everything you told me about the Fireflies is true. Tell me that they fucked up, that there are 18 other people like me, that they've given up on a cure. Tell me, swear to me right now that that is true, and we're okay. And he looks at her straight in the eyes and bold-faced lies to her and says, I swear it is true. And the
Okay.
last scene of the game is the close-up of her face, and there are tears in her eyes because she knows that
No,
he is
it's
lying to
because
her.
she knows that what she thought she was going to be able to fix. You really think that's what it has to be?
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
She knows that he is lying
I'm
to her.
sad that Joel's lying. Not that I could have saved the entire race and that now my life is not important at all.
No, but her
You're
life
so
is important.
fucking wrong.
No, her
You
life
think
is
that
important.
100% that has to be.
Her life
No,
isn't-
let me make this one giant jump. It has to be this. You're
No,
so full of shit.
it's because
no.
her life is
you were
important.
Like, it
Her
has
life is
to be
important
this.
because it's
It
important
so
to
Let
Joel.
me prove this. Let me prove evolution. Let me prove God. It's everybody wants to prove something that can't be fucking proven, and it's
No,
bullshit.
No, she knows her life. It was very important,
Oh,
and she
did
could
you
have
write
given
the fucking
she
game?
could
Did
have
you
given
write the dialogue?
She could have given
Did
her
you prove
life
it by
to
being
save
part
the
of
world.
Naughty Dog?
She could have given
You
her
are
life to
so
save the
full of
world,
shit.
and instead her
You
life
are
has a
so
newer
full of
importance
shit.
because Joel. She is now the reason Joel is surviving.
God damn it, there are so many things.
She is Joel's reason for surviving.
There are so many times of people that are dissecting shit from books, and they're like, I will prove this to you. And then the author is like, bullshit, I didn't mean that.
No, fuck you. She knew. She fucking knew that it was bullshit.
This is what you want to believe. You didn't prove shit.
She fucking knew it was bullshit.
You know what? Every super diehard Christian knows from the Bible.
I want a
They
goddamn
know it
I want a
100%.
goddamn consensus on this.
There is no consensus.
No, fuck you. There is a consensus.
No, I read from the Bible.
I know,
And look at
fuck
this.
you. I want a
will
fucking
prove 100%
consensus.
that God exists because the Bible exists. You're full of shit. There is
Where the
no
fuck
way.
did Lucci go?
You didn't prove anything. You proved
Somebody
nothing.
support me on this shit.
Proved nothing.
All right, whoa. I'm sorry. I hate to interject. You guys are both fucking wrong.
Fuck you, Lucci.
Listen.
All right, so what's your take on the ending, asshole?
It goes to her, and she's crying. It's more alleviation that she doesn't have to die for it.
It's more what?
Oh my God.
She's alleviated that she does not have to die to save the world. That she believes Joel's bold-faced lie because she has no reason not to believe his fucking lie. Because through the entire thing, he has been nothing but straight with her. Through the entire thing, he does not sugarcoat anything. You know, he's upfront with her. And he does the best to keep her alive. So when he lies
think
to
they're
her
happiness
straight to her
tears?
fucking
See,
face, she buys it, hook, line, and fucking sinker.
See, Lucci,
No, see, I
Lucci.
feel like she knew. I feel like she knew, and she
Lucci,
understands that her life has meaning now because she is Joel's reason for survival, that he will do anything for her. And that means basically dooming
So
all
you
of humanity.
both think they're happiness tears, but your happiness tears are bullshit, and yours make sense.
No, I think no, I don't even think they're happiness tears. I think they're tears because she knows he's lying to her, but at the same point in time, her life still has meaning.
If somebody lied to me about me possibly being able to save the human race, but it didn't, I wouldn't be all sad that they lied to me. I'd be fucking sad, but it doesn't make any sense.
Holy
Like,
shit.
This is silly.
I've been laughing since the two of you have been fucking arguing.
Dude, I can't
Straight
breathe
up.
anymore.
Oh.
I can't fucking breathe anymore.
Good.
My ribs hurt.
Oh, holy
I can't-
Jesus. Can we,
no, I fully believe that she knew it was
We
bullshit.
made up for the race thing with that right there.
The only reason I reacted so strongly is because you said, I will 100% prove to you not. This is how I'll back up my hypothesis that this is what I believe. You said, I will prove to you. That's like fucking ISIS.
Listen,
Let me read the Quran. This is how I
Vader does
prove to you.
I did-
will prove to you
listen.
that the afterlife is 72 virgins by blowing myself the fuck up.
I did prove
There
it.
is no proof. there.
I did prove it. It is not my fault. It is not my fault. You are too ignorant to understand.
That is not even close to how it is.
Bye, Tim.
Now I'm fucking awake, listeners. Now I'm awake. I am no longer asleep. I was boring in the first half, but I am awake now. God damn it.
He can
Lynch
sleep
walked
through
up-
racism.
Lynch-
He can sleep through anything.
Damn straight.
Lynch threw
But
off
not
his
a video
headphones
game
and just
ending.
walked upstairs in disgust. This is amazing. Keep going.
No, I will defend to the death that Ellie
Hey,
knew
Shawn,
it was
you're
bullshit.
still here. What's up?
And I will defend to
What?
the death your right to not say it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Headphones are so
So anyway, The Last of Us.
So
If
is
you
that-
haven't played it, get off your ass and fucking play it.
Well, if you haven't played it, we spoiled it
We
for
spoiled the whole fucking game for
really
you.
is.
so-
Except not the ending, because apparently we all have different takes on it.
It is, however, the best game of the
That-
last generation.
And I think that just goes to prove it
How
is
great the
worth
game is.
No, it's amazing.
playing. Like it is an experience whether you know what's going to happen or not. It's beautifully told.
It was kind of funny because one of my roommates picked up the game. Like I bought the game and then I played Destiny for a week and I didn't touch it. And
Shocker.
one of my roommates picked it up and popped it into his PS4 and started playing it. And I looked at it and was like, "Oh fuck, I need to go back upstairs." And they were like, "Why do you need to go back upstairs?" I was like, "Because I can't watch this game." I was like, "It's a storyline game. It's a narrative game. There's no fun in it unless you don't know what's about to happen." And it is very much a journey. Like it is entirely a journey, and it's a great journey. And if you haven't experienced it,
It's,
fucking
it's,
go.
Even
Stop it.
it's Brothers fleshed out and with better graphics.
it's what?
Have you played Brothers?
I just
no.
downloaded that last week. I haven't played it yet.
Brothers.
Wow. Yeah, you have to play that and bring a tissue box for the
I've heard.
tears.
I've heard.
Another example of why you're super wrong.
Oh my
It's
god.
like Inception.
This is
Oh.
fantastic.
I've never seen Inception.
Oh, well, the thing keeps spinning at the end, but they cut it off. That's proof that
They
you
cut
don't
it
know
off-
what the fuck's...
They cut it off just as it started to wobble.
Did it wobble, though?
Shut the fuck up. It's real.
Right.
It was real.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
and
whole
ju-
point. You
And just
don't know
because
if
it
it's real.
wobbled doesn't mean that it's going to fall over.
Thank you.
That
You get
I
the
know.
ending.
All
I
right,
don't
no,
know how you
no.
don't get the
After
ending.
having seen the movie, what do you think, Lucci?
I don't give a fuck. I like that.
All right,
Vivian
your
answer.
opinion doesn't count then. What about you?
I need to see it again. I forget.
I've never seen it, and I'm told that like it's
hold
a
on,
movie
hold
that
on.
I would
Lynch
fucking
has
love.
a thing.
Teach me how to pee.
Oh God! Oh, you're so fucking nasty. Oh, that better have been water.
What are we at?
It was definitely water.
Clean wet.
We're at hour 17.
Oh, we're fine.
Have you seen that
Christ.
video where it was Whitest Kids You Know, where he shakes the guy's hand up the bathroom? He's like, I hope that's a clean wet. And he's like, ha 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 ha. And they flash back. He's just peeing all over his hands. Just peeing all over his hands.
I don't even know what the conversation was.
I don't know what's going
just
on
wanted to
anymore.
interject.
Clean
with
wet.
Teach me how to pee.
I almost pissed myself laughing at these two assholes.
Hey,
Laughing at how wrong he is.
No,
I had
don't even.
flashbacks to Death Note.
You're fucking wrong.
oh, Death Note's so good.
It's so bad.
Death Note is a piece of shit.
Yes, yes.
Nader.
Congratulations, you found the one thing that Tim will agree with you on.
God,
No, me and Lynch will agree on a couple other
Wait,
things.
now come on, Nader. Have you at least watched more than 7 episodes?
No.
God
Oh,
damn it.
see,
Actually, no. You know what? I have.
8.
I have.
He's watched 8.
I watched the first 7 episodes, and then I watched about 4 or 5 episodes towards the tail end of maybe season 1, maybe season 2. It was after. It was
1.5 seasons.
It was when. What was it? Light or Kira? Was it Kira?
Same character.
Light
Oh,
is
right.
Kira.
That's right. He's the same fucking character. It was when he started working for like the government.
Oh my god, I can't even talk to you two.
No, I agree.
I can't.
That shit was stupid. It was dumb.
When Elle figured out that Light was Kira by playing a fucking tennis match.
Podcast for this.
Fuck
It's a show
you.
show. People can go listen to that and find out how wrong you are.
I haven't
fine.
released it.
He still hasn't released it.
You haven't released the Shonen Showdown?
No, yeah.
No.
Get off your
It's
ass.
because of affiliations.
Jesus Christ. By the way, for those who are wondering why we're laughing so
Also,
hard,
to note, I don't understand why
it's
we're
because a
laughing.
lot of you probably understand that Chaotic Neutral Podcast, this podcast, is the parent podcast of 2 other podcasts, one of
love
which
you.
is redacted, the other of which is the Shonen Show. They are all
Oh,
under the
man.
same umbrella.
Redacted is our gaming podcast, and Shonen Show is our anime podcast.
And this is our bullshit podcast.
Yeah,
This is our this is our flagship.
This is our whatever the fuck we want to do podcast.
this is our racism podcast.
This is how we deal with race relations.
He said poorly.
Hey, Shawn, what do you want to talk about?
How to?
Yeah, Sean, you've been awfully. I'm
You've been
sorry.
quiet.
We're done with The Last of Us.
You've just
What-
been
what-
like looking at porn or something.
give us a topic.
We got time.
Well, we got 5 minutes.
No, we got like 40.
I'll split this up if I need
And
to.
shit, we can even go longer. We've done it before.
You wouldn't give a shit.
Welcome to Chaotic Neutral. We don't give a fuck.
We're live next week.
Oh
Yeah.
God, we are live next week.
Right.
Why don't we point that out? Because I didn't actually get to finish pointing that out earlier
Did
before
you not?
before we went off on a fucking tangent.
Awesome. Go.
Wait.
Welcome back to Chaotic Neutral. Oh, I thought
Did
you
I
were,
Slow,
think right?
no, slow
I
clapping.
thought you
for
were
that.
doing a sync.
Wait, no. If I was doing a sync, it'd be 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Chaotic Neutral.
So I'm sorry. So finish. So what are we?
That's a joke you'll only get if you watch Shonen. It's fine.
And okay, so Wicked. We have a panel.
I feel like you tried to talk about this an hour and a half ago.
I did, and I didn't get to.
All right, everybody, shut up. Shawn needs to speak. Go.
Saturday night at Wicked in Princeton, New Jersey, in the conservatory room.
At 7:00 p.m.
Oh yeah.
I will be Miss Scarlet
7 to 9.
With the candlestick.
with the candlestick.
Get $50 to the person who knows where he's going to have the candlestick.
It's in my ass.
You gave it away.
The ruiner, Nader. You fuck.
Spoiler.
I could put it in my urethra. I could mix it up.
Oh, do
Sounding.
not sound with the candlestick. You said
Well, no,
sounding.
he
Gator
can.
in the conservatory with the candlestick.
In his urethra.
I win clue.
And no, you don't. It was Nadine in the conservatory with the candlestick.
Yeah, come on. Get your shit together.
Look, they both have a penis. I win.
Fair enough.
Nader
Fair
and
enough.
Are you gonna drag during or after?
I don't know. Well, like what?
During.
What,
Dude, fucking during.
but then this is like
No, I would say after, just so everyone can see who's
don't
there.
give a shit.
Knows what he looks like when he's not a woman, and then afterwards, it will not cloud the
Yeah.
how many numbers he
'cause
gets
it's a
competition
fucking
with you.
Stretch.
Oh God.
this is also all dependent on whether V can do my makeup or not. And let me tell you, like
The
she
answer
needs,
is yes.
She needs to straighten my hair. She needs to do my makeup. It's like an hour-long process.
Here's the question.
I'm sure things can be arranged. We'll talk to V about it.
Okay.
Here's the question. Here's the very legitimate, very serious question. Are the latex girls going to be there?
No,
no.
actually, I don't know.
Those two probably not.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I don't know if we have a latex vendor.
I will
At
message them
that
later. I don't think
show.
so.
Vandalay Industries.
What?
Vandalay Industries.
Thank
and
you.
you want to be my latex salesman.
Fucking love Seinfeld.
Vandalay Industries. Vandalay Industries. Hey, Vandalay Industries.
Are you two going to compete for who gets the most numbers that night?
I'll do that.
I don't care. I'm just going to sleep my way through the pot. Through the con.
I'm so pissed I have to leave Saturday night.
All right, so that's a no.
For a
That sounds
refresher
like
on this,
sounds like Nader bitching. out to me.
Call out sick, and then on Monday go get yourself tested.
I
Dude,
have to open. I
All right,
can't
hold on.
call out.
Let's
What
not
do you
like
have
your
to open?
manager listens to this, so fuck him.
Quite
for-
literally.
Both.
Both.
I'll put this in the linked up. I'm going to put myself in the latex on the linked up.
Oh yeah,
Do that, and then link.
This is me just like.
And then just link Rubenesque.
The latex girls at which one was it?
Rubenesque.
Twisted.
Twisted.
No, Rubenesque.
Rubenesque.
Is-
I'll link them too. Rubenesque latex.
Mhm.
They decided to put me into
It was
a
comedic.
A gimp suit?
No.
It was a
No,
latex.
It was
No.
not a gimp suit.
It was like it was a latex mini, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It was a one.
and-
It was a one-piece a latex mini dress, and they gave you the little top hat. And the one girl gave her her bloomers.
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, it was Jen. Yeah.
Jen. Yeah. That happened. That was a thing.
And then you disappeared for like 45 minutes, and we don't know what happened to you.
I ended up in my car.
And you did. No, because you had to. You changed out
I changed out of it,
Yeah.
and then I changed back into my other skirt,
Oh God.
my, AKA my kilt.
Now I'm going to be wearing my combat skirt, aka one of my kilts.
I'm wearing what I'm wearing now, which is my jeans.
I'm going to be wearing my my garter pants, AKA my garter pants.
I did just see my boss actually posted something about there's a rule that if you're wearing a kilt, you actually do have to be wearing underwear. It's actually been a rule for a couple of years.
Understandable.
This
In
sounds
what
like
communist country?
That's racist.
if there is actually a law on the
Jersey.
books saying that
Jersey, we're in.
this is going to be a
it's gonna
fun
be in
fucking
Jersey.
con.
Jersey.
If it's so bad that you have to make a rule
Things
stating that.
things happen at these events.
I'm sorry. What? It is a kilt. If you were wearing anything underneath of it, you might as well not be wearing the fucking kilt.
Well, aren't you supposed to wear that like Scottish like sack holder?
There's no sack.
You're talking about the sporin. That
Yeah,
goes in
that's
Yeah,
front?
it's a sporin. That's
the bag.
Yeah, the bag for your sack.
That's just a way down the front. It's not.
Can
the,
I go traditional like Korean garb and just wear like the loincloth?
a cat.
a cat.
No,
There are several in this house.
we eat the cats. We don't wear the cats.
And we're back on race. So, Shawn, keep talking about Wicked
However-
so that we don't go down this rabbit hole.
I keep
He is allowed
I keep
to sing.
trying.
Just keep going. Just go.
I just
Power through.
I power
Power through.
Power bottom through.
I'll pot 'em through.
God damn it.
Rock
Who's
bottom.
allowed to say that
rock
too, 'cause
bottom
he's,
through.
You know, one of the clan.
Definitely power.
That's better.
You know.
Can you smell?
Stop it! No! Copyright.
It's not copywritten.
Can you smell the copyright
It's at least trademarked.
It's
Can you
trademarked,
smell what that one guy somewhere said once?
but The Rock is
That's
not
better.
going to sue us.
He'll just come here and punch us all in the mouth.
Crack.
You know what? I would take that.
Crack Rock won't sue
You
us.
would.
Well, he can't get it up because of all the steroids.
The Rock does not take steroids.
Do not.
The Rock does not take steroids.
Do not
Your balls
challenge The
tiny.
Rock.
I'm sure you took
Everything
him at
said
one
on
point.
Chaotic Neutral Podcast is known as fact.
I bet you-
No,
I
no,
bet
it's
you-
not.
No, it's not.
He probably took him early in his career.
We don't want that.
And I am not remote.
Yeah, he's here live, except he's not.
Man, if The Rock offered up and could get it up, I'd
Stop it. Stop it.
I go.
Stop.
It's very odd
Oh,
when
yeah,
I start
I gotta
sobering
live
up
tweet
and
The
everyone
Rock.
else gets drunker. Because I just hear things and I'm like,
For anyone who wants to get a hold of us and hurt us, we're based out of Downingtown.
To continue on,
We
I
need
go.
to stop saying inside jokes.
Well, for Dwayne Johnson, aka
I love inside jokes. I
The
hope to be a
Rock.
part of one someday.
Shut
I would go face down, ass up for you.
I know. Shut up.
Oh my God, so Wicked Faire.
Wicked Faire.
We're gonna be at Wicked
It's going to be
Faire.
an event.
Oh, wait,
Wicked Faire.
wait, it's going to be at
face
Wicked?
down, ass up.
That's the way you left me.
I love that musical.
It's a good song.
Well,
So Dwayne the Rock Johnson, if you would like to fuck a
Stop.
small
Stop.
Asian man,
Angel Man, yeah.
He
come
will
to
be
come
an
to
angel
Wicked
man
Fair.
after he's done with him.
Come to Wicked Fair.
Hashtag
You have been
Dwayne Johnson.
propositioned.
Hashtag Dwayne Johnson.
do I
uses
do
you
I
as
need to
pin
get a
cushion.
wheelchair for you? 'Cause
I seriously
Yes.
think we may be killing some of Sean's brain cells with this, with all of this.
We have
He has
no
a very
despair.
pained look on his face.
He hasn't really spoken in like 50
He hasn't.
minutes.
the
Are you okay? Hold on. Everyone shut up. Sean, are you okay? You good?
you know when whatever watch lists decide we are actually a threat and come to where we record this, they're gonna show up where I live.
but
Whose
cocky
fault
on
is
my
that?
face.
I could
no,
say
wait.
yours.
Watch lists are coming to us.
Where
You
we
could.
record in South Carolina.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, we could be personal court jesters to Emperor Obama.
Shut the fuck up. Stop
We are
it.
not getting political.
What's
No,
what's the,
not this time.
Not this time.
Let's get political.
You can't say that.
Oh my God, no. Wicked Fair. Listen, we need to plug ourselves, God damn it.
And full circle.
Surprisingly enough, I didn't
We need
even
to
hear
fucking
that.
plug
Came
ourselves.
out.
So
Spider-Man's
Sean.
coming home.
So Sean, continue on about Wicked.
Defying gravity.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the conservatory. We're going to be handing out. We have a Concordia card. Where if you want the Concordia card, we are going to be handing it out during our panel.
So you have to come and listen to us to get the card. God.
Not necessarily in that order.
No, relax.
You have to come listen to us to get the card.
I can't quite tell if we've had too much to drink before we
Or
start
not enough.
recording, or not enough.
Not enough.
I think it's the sweet spot in between.
If you-
Well, usually the sweet spot is in between.
Usually.
the taint.
What's odd is somehow I've been both. Early on, I had drank too much, and now I have not had enough. It's like I didn't hit that sweet spot at all. I was coming up and coming down at the same time.
I was perfectly fine when we
Bill.
started recording this. Because I hit that peak right after Redacted.
And then someone hit the race card.
And
All of us.
And then
we
I-
talked about NASCAR.
and then
Yes.
And then I immediately worried about somebody burning my house down.
Your neighbors.
With an upside down burning tea and being afraid of ghosts.
We're terrible people. Nice to meet you all.
Come to Wicked Fair to see this live.
I'm not gonna lie, like there is a small part of me that is terrified to see like if like any part of our fan base shows up, I'm actually a little terrified to see
should
what they
be.
look like.
It's
Like
Pro tip.
at this point, like it could be skinheads. Like it could just be a whole bunch of
God
AB
damn,
motherfuckers.
It's just American
Like-
History X at the I don't know, the
Well, this
the
is
race con we'll call
I
it.
didn't know you could cosplay.
An Aryan Brotherhood member.
You apparently can. So this is going to be at RaceCon? That we're all
No,
nothing.
no, we're no.
I
Okay,
got nothing.
here we go.
Sean, say
Sean
something.
doesn't know what to
For
do.
fuck's sake, Sean, say something.
Google Wicked Fair, Faire. to look
didn't
up
know-
the schedule and when to throw tomatoes at us in the stockades.
You can bring your personally addressed hate mail and hand it directly to Nader in the form of your fist.
He'll blow you.
Nadine.
Nate, he will blow you.
He
Addressed
will
to
literally blow you.
If you hand him hate mail, he will put your genitals in his mouth.
literally Oxford literally,
He
not
has-
Merriam-Webster
He has
literally.
promised that to us.
doesn't matter if they're
Not to you, to
male or
us.
female, innie or outie, doesn't matter.
Um,
He'll take you.
Female.
Yeah,
about
we
me?
know that's not true.
Do you
Female-
prefer female?
No, he
We're not
prefers
sure.
female outie.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nader, what
An
about
outie,
me?
like the car.
Well, listen, you have to fancy yourself up a little bit.
I really? Oh, I have to fancy myself up a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man,
You
this
need
is-
to look not
this
so
is what
much
I
like a
sounded
dude.
about an hour ago.
I've stopped. I've taken the mic out of the stand like 10 minutes ago. I don't give a shit.
I'm no longer slurring my words. I just hear everyone else.
That's fine.
Sean, say something. For
slurs
fuck's sake,
stop.
say something.
The slurs
Here, wait,
stop
wait, wait.
happening
Stop this train.
This is my train.
It's no longer
People
your
love
train.
the world.
No, no,
again. Love train.
this is the
Stop a
Communist
love
Party's
train. Love train.
Ooh, child.
Hey, Sean.
Things are gonna get easier.
Shut the fuck up and let Sean talk.
Ooh, child, things will be bright.
Have you heard Sean's voice? It's fat enough to talk over us.
Well, he hasn't exercised that
I'm
right.
waiting for it. I think he's having a seizure, but
How you doing?
the good kind of seizure that's fun to watch.
I
You
want
alright?
some of that toast. Who's making that?
Why does my mouth taste like
I
pennies?
smell toast.
I think
Strokes all around.
I had to.
I smell
had to,
colors.
I had to move the microphone away for this.
Hooked up. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll believe
Dun, dun, dun.
You're in love with me.
Hi, Sean.
Sean has left the room.
Sean's going upstairs.
Oh, Jesus
Sean's
Christ.
upstairs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Probably gonna take a shit.
No, he's going to just go cry
Weird.
and masturbate.
Oh,
It-
with the
I
tears?
swear to God, this panel is going to be us up on a stage and nobody else. Like-
and we're gonna record
Honestly,
it.
we're going to be like, welcome to
ask
episode
questions
32
from the
of Chaotic Neutral.
Honestly, 50-50.
There's nobody here.
We'll have. Well, if Misha's there, we'll have like one super fan there.
Look.
Wow.
At the
I really hope our
Super
super fan
fan
is there.
I
Like,
wanna
what's
see
what's
what
her
the super
name?
fan
What's
looks
her
like.
name?
He just said that.
Misha?
No,
Close.
Mish.
Mish? Mish, if you're
Edit.
listening, like, I hope you're there. Like, you might be the only one there, but I seriously hope you're there because I would like to meet you.
Because we're funny.
So
Yeah,
can we-
apparently.
You know what I see actually happening for this panel is
Oh,
like we're gonna show up and people are gonna show up to the
And just
panel
leave
because there's a
immediately.
panel and they don't know what else to fucking do.
Who-
So they're just
who
gonna
made
like
Gucci?
meander in and we're gonna offend them.
No,
And then they're gonna leave.
No, what's going to happen is people are going to
And
want
they're
the
gonna
Concordia
walk out.
card, and we're not going to give it to them until we're done.
Oh, yeah, no, you had to stay for the whole thing.
You absolutely have to stay for the whole thing.
they're gonna walk out and I want to call out every single person as they walk out.
I am so glad
Well-
I'm not the only one who had that idea.
I know.
No,
And
like,
as they
like
come in.
anybody who gets up midway through, it's like, where you going, fucker?
No,
Bye.
people who aren't gonna
Well,
show up to our panel.
anybody who walks out early
Blue
and
Man
comes
Group.
in late.
This is the Blue Man Group did that. If anyone ever been to the show, if you're like sitting there like during the show, if someone comes in late, they stop, they set off sirens, and everything starts blinking red. And over the last week, they're like, "You're late, and they totally call them out. It's hilarious.
So
I think we broke Sean.
No,
He has to
I
come
did-
back down.
Well-
Yeah, no, I think we did do.
well,
I
since,
don't even. I mean,
since-
you guys put a lot of vodka in that ride. James.
We did. It's punch.
so
Your
since,
punch. Sip it. Give me a sip.
On a side note, since Sean's gone and we're at about an hour and 36 minutes, Destiny Cast.
Shut the fuck up.
Why? So we can get EJ to stop talking too?
Fuck yeah! That was my goal all along.
Oh, there's Sean. How you doing, buddy? Hold on.
He's not at a microphone.
Hey, dude.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hold on.
Hey guy, what's up, buddy?
I had to go put a turkey in the oven.
He pooped.
In
Yo,
what?
so I don't know if you heard what Lucci thought what Lucci's breakdown of the oh my god, why are you looking at me like that? That's a little scary. Stop it.
You must
Take a
have smoked
picture
crack.
of it, god damn it, so you put it up in the fucking link
Someone
dump.
smoked crack cocaine.
Fucks.
Oh,
So-
we didn't talk about
So
Better
he
Off
thinks
Saul.
that I can't take a picture. I'm at 1%.
All right, that's fine. Fuck your camera. All right.
He's still looking at me like that.
We wanted to talk about Better Off Saul. Better Call Saul.
I haven't seen
You
it.
haven't seen it yet. Better Call Saul is awesome.
Yeah.
If they keep the quality of the second episode for Better Call Saul up, it will easily be as good, if not possibly better, than Breaking Bad. And that's amazing.
There were already 2
Absolutely
episodes.
I said the second episode. If they keep the quality of the second episode.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like on the second. I gotcha.
Because of the
Is
2
it
episodes.
really that good?
It
Like
is. It's
It
absolutely
is
that good.
really that. Especially if you liked Breaking Bad,
Oh, man.
it is really that
It is
good.
absolutely that good.
it picks.
That's
it picks
really-
up as far-
that's
as far
really
as
awesome.
It's the same creative team that did Breaking Bad,
Yeah, it's still
except they
Vince
didn't
Gilligan.
have. There was no. It seems like there was no lag for them because they just they picked up the same level of quality and went.
that's cool. I like that.
So
that's
it
really
will
awesome.
Either stay as good, if not get better than Breaking Bad, and it's more of a tragedy because you see Jimmy trying to be like a good person, like contribute to society, and yet you know that he ends up as Saul Goodman, and that it all goes to shit for
Well,
him.
It's almost a similar.
Sean's
story
still
to
looking
Walt's.
at me.
Oh, he's looking at Tim.
It's a similar.
No,
it's a
he's looking
similar
at me.
story
Do it.
to Walt.
Oh god. Oh god, I just got garroted.
It's garroted, you fuck.
Now you just
Listen, I can change the pronunciation of words. All right, everybody calls it Gajala horn right now.
No one
Shut the
calls.
hell. No
it
one
that.
calls it that.
I
It's
do.
you.
Everybody,
I
could,
do.
They call it that.
everybody,
They-
everybody calls it Gajala horn
Everyone,
now.
either because they're uneducated or they're mocking you.
No,
Everyone because we're mocking you.
and that's fine. Everybody calls it Gajala horn.
Everyone's an idiot.
That's true. Everyone is an idiot.
Hey, Lucci, what's the rocket launcher called?
Well, you have the Gajala horn, and if I get a second one, I'm going to disseminate it.
Why are you saying? You mean a second one like me?
You're gonna inseminate it?
Yep.
No, disseminate it.
No, I heard
Disseminate.
He's
inseminate.
gonna stick his dick in it.
I would stick
That's what I
my-
heard.
Well, that's probably why it blows up in my fucking face.
It blows up in your fucking face because you shoot it before you're out of a fucking shield.
No, I'm always out of the shield.
Is that
it's
the
when I'm out in the
message to tell
fucking
our
middle
viewers
of
to
nowhere
wrap it?
that it fucking
This
blows
is
in
where
my
me and
fucking
Shawn are at.
face.
I can't wait for next week. Like it's gonna be a shit
It's
It's
show.
either
going
gonna
to
be
be
awesome or an
wonderful.
amazing train wreck.
The
Either way, it's gonna be
the
recorded.
two people that randomly shamble into our room drunk looking for somewhere to lay down are going to have a fucking blast.
Oh, I know.
or they're going to
Especially-
shank us.
Especially if the two drunk people that shamble into our room looking for a place to lay down after we stick it into them.
What is the it?
Listen, if
His
I'm getting
pronoun?
shanked, I'm shanking right back. And frankly,
I'm going
I'm going to use what's on hand. What's on hand is my dick.
The shank is your penis.
Wow.
Things have gone very.
It's weird
wrong.
being the most sober one here.
I'm sober.
He is sober.
He is sober.
You've been drinking Ryan Punch, my friend.
Yes, and I've also gone through a fifth of vodka and been sober.
He's got an incredible tolerance.
I'll talk into both microphones.
It's
fine.
Really? What are you doing?
He handed me it. He handed
He's
it to
double
me.
dicking.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Because I was looking for the word, but you got there. You got there quicker.
Story of
Shawn.
my life.
There is like the majority of a handle of Fireball upstairs that you can
No,
drink.
Upstairs, it's right
Right
fucking
here.
there.
right fucking there.
And
Right next to
I've got an Angry Orchard sitting here waiting for
I'll
it.
tell you, brother.
I still have fucking Riot Punch.
Well, just stop fucking up.
Why is this in front of me and not in front of Sean? And why is this uncapped?
Fireball in
Not uncapped. And why is he that fucking sober?
Reasons. Reasons. Reasons.
Loud
Drink out of the
noises.
Hello
Thank you
Kitty
for
cup.
listening to episode 31 of
I-
Chaotic Neutral.
Hello, Kitty. I'm not gonna
Hello,
lie.
Kitty.
When I listened to last week's episode and Lynch said that he had like a gift for me and all this shit,
That's a good
I
idea.
was fully 100% expecting a Hello Kitty dildo.
You were half right.
I will
you were
not
half,
lie.
You were 100%
I was 100% expecting. I was like, it's going to be a fucking Hello Kitty
Such
dildo.
things can be arranged.
And then I'm going to have to fucking hold on to this thing. And then people are going to see my Hello Kitty dildo and be like, why do you have a Hello Kitty dildo? And I'm going to be like, it's a long fucking story.
Well, no, it's not a long story. Because all the guys be like, he's like,
How big
Lynch
is
gave
this
it to
dildo?
me.
No, he's right.
Because my friends are assholes. That's
He's
why.
right. It is a long fucking story because it will take him 4 fucking weeks to tell it.
Honestly, it's a 30-second story.
You dumb cunt. Thank you for listening to episode 31 of Chaotic.
Oh, really?
Don't-
We rapping?
Hey, asshole, don't forget the stinger this time, dick.
I was getting to it. Settle down.
Are we rapping?
You can find us at www.chaoticneutralpodcast.com
We'll be in New Jersey next week.
or the
Tristan,
or-
what?
or the Chaotic Neutral Podcast on Facebook. It's been fun.
I can't believe we're going to Jersey for
We
this
might
shit.
see some of you live next week. If not, welcome new viewers. Who fuck knows?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know who we are and you're coming into the panel, I'm sorry.
We're gonna take a poll. It's
You
fine.
done
Like-
fucked up.
Yeah, right? Like, can we open it up like that? Can we just say, so who here has listened to us before?
I plan
Like-
on doing that. That's fine. As always, I'm EJ.
I'm Lynch.
I am Chris.
I'm Nader.
These people broke into my
Lynch.
house and threatened
really?
threatened
I'm
me
still
with a
here.
gun.
I tried to help.
He loved every second of it. It was like 50 Shades of Grey.
Lucci, go.
And I
I got nothing. That was awesome. That was fantastic. We'll
right.
see you sons of bitches live next week.
Cut.
Bye.